Hi Sagittarius, welcome to my channel. This is Danny with She's Vibey. This is going to be your May 2018 read, and it's going to be a general read, and it's going to be good if you are a Sagittarius Sun, Moon, or Rising, yeah, sign. So if this doesn't resonate, please be sure to check out your other signs because they may resonate more, especially Rising. And if you follow me, this month I'm doing it a little bit different. I wanted to see if I could try to cut out some of the shuffle time. So I just shuffled before I turned the camera on, and we'll do it like that because I know people are busy. So if I can cut down a couple of minutes, I will. With that being said, let's get right into your read. I remember last month we really talked about you guys having a lot of like starter energy. I believe you guys had like the Fool, you had the Judgment card. There was a lot of newness that was coming at coming at you guys, and a lot of what I felt opportunity to really make things happen, right? So, moving forward from that, you guys definitely have a successful completion of that, I believe, because we start out with the World in the past. So this is all about like endings and new beginnings. It's like the successful completion of a cycle and something new happening. So for many of you, I get the feeling that it wasn't the easiest thing to let go. But it's still successful nonetheless because it's something that you needed to do and you were able to get through it no matter how hard it felt, right? So this could be with some of you, I felt like we're doing new job things. Some of you is in your love situation. So if this is you, if it's someone it was something that was painful to get over, it's bravo to you anyways because you did. And I feel that you guys are really starting to turn over a new leaf, right? Because in the present, we've got the Page of Pentacles. So Pentacles is earth. It is all about money and career and health and, just abundance. And I think with the completion of that cycle that you guys just went through, you guys are really coming into some great things that are going to be stable for you and bring you abundance down the line. A lot of you guys, I feel like, are thinking about school things, because the Page of Pentacles is a learner card. They're all learner cards, really. It's like the pages come on the cusp of new things, but they, and they vary depending on their suit. And since this is a Pentacles, I do feel like there's an energy of a lot of you guys trying to go back to school or just really kind of being open to learning something new. A lot of you learning more about yourselves, more of like a self-help type of way. But yeah, I do feel like a lot of you guys are trying to go back to school or start some new projects or start some new jobs, even get some promotions. So that's really, really good. Following that in the future, we've got the Judgment card. So yeah, going back to the people who I feel like are going back to school, I feel like a lot of you guys, it's like, coming to this conclusion that you want to go at school again this time when you're ready and when you know what you want to do rather than just going to please other people. So there's that happening. For some of you, I feel like there's kind of hopes to rekindle something that you had in the past with someone and to make it brand new because you guys are focusing on the past. So this Nine of Wands energy, and this is totally you guys. It's, that wand energy, but it's like you guys feeling anxious because of things that have gone wrong in the past, battles that you've gone through, whether it's external or internal. This guy has his head wrapped. He's had a head wound. He's all screwed up, but he's still able to fight. But it's like I feel like you guys have some new good things coming. Like you've got that good completion with the World and the Page of Pentacles next to follow. But there's a little sense of you guys still kind of looking in the past with this Judgment and the Nine of Wands right next to it. It's a little kind of like, you want that old thing back type energy. Be careful of that and try not to be too concerned with that. I really feel like this month is really more about you guys getting yourself financially stable and just stable within yourself. I don't really feel like relationships are the focus, because what's happening is I get the sense that some of you, when you're looking back and you're thinking about your relationships, not that it's a bad relationship, some of you it was, but it's almost like looking back and remembering what you didn't, or what you remembering what you had and knowing that you no longer have it. It's, if you let it go for too long, it will affect how you make your money. Meaning, it will affect your motivation. It will affect your, I feel like it's a possibility that if we let these feelings linger too long, and not to say let these feelings linger, because you feel how you feel and that's just kind of is what it is. And, but you guys cannot get too wrapped up in your head and on the past, if that's one of you, because it will find a way to shift these new opportunities that you've got coming, right? Because you guys have some really good things coming. We've got the Ace of Pentacles coming up next. So that's a new stable beginning, right? Something that is going to bring you money, happiness, wealth, health down in the long run. So you guys have people around you who I feel like really are taking a liking to you, especially in the workplace, and they're wanting to offer you these new opportunities, right? It's all a matter of what you guys want to grab for. Because I totally feel like for a lot of you guys, you've got a lot of opportunity, and it's because you guys do good work. But not only that is, I'm feeling like for a lot of you guys, it's because you're genuinely likable. So if we're talking about going forward, people are excited and wanting to work with you because, you know, you make, it's like you make things lighter, right? So you guys do have all these great opportunities around you. It can even be an earth sign that you guys know that's kind of helping to facilitate these opportunities. Um, Earth sign is Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. But really, it's just a really fresh breath of fresh air, um, of new opportunities. Should you guys decide to um, take advantage of that and not let this Nine of Wands energy screw you up too much. If anything, it's like look back at it and thank you for all the lessons and do it in that kind of way, in a healthy way, rather than letting it stop you whenever you're, feeling sad or whatever. And I say that because in your hopes and fears, you guys do have this Six of Cups. So it's like I almost feel like some of you guys are hoping that you guys could have something that you had in the past. It's a very nostalgic energy. It's also about having like family and that perfect balance of harmony and like feeling fulfilled in your emotional relationships. So I do get the sense that that's a little bit lacking for some of you guys, going back to that Nine of Wands, going back to, that Judgment. Um, and for a lot of you guys, I feel like this, whatever this situation is, a lot of you guys, I feel like it's fresh. So right now you're just kind of still having to go through the motions, which can suck. But it's okay. Just look forward to all these great new opportunities around you because you've got Aces of Pentacles popping. And it's great because you guys know that you can get through it, because it's like, I feel like even if it's hard and you still have lingering feelings, you've gone through the worst part type thing. It'll only get easier from here. And you guys will persist and move on. And again, continue to stay in this energy of really building something solid for you. It's going to be a slower moving process. And, that may be difficult for you guys. You guys are fire energy, the fastest moving energy. And this is Pentacle energy. It's the slowest, but I think that's really good for you guys, because what it's doing is it's forcing you guys to slow down and not be so impulsive. Whatever this new project is, it's helping you to really slow down and get into the details, so that later down the road you won't run into bumps that maybe you would have in the past, or maybe that you have in the past, if this is something new that you're trying to like revamp, especially. But it's a really good energy of moving forward. I know it feels a little slow and in some ways uncomfortable for you guys, because it's slower, it allows time for you to kind of be here and be anxious about things. but don't let that control you. Don't let that control you. Um, yeah. So I wanted to pull an oracle card, Doreen Virtue, Abundance of the Angels, and two fell out. So I'll show you those. So we've got Words of Abundance is the first one. So it says, you have the ability to instantly manifest abundance by choosing powerfully positive words. Always describe your own and the world's economic situation in loving and optimistic terms, and that is what you attract for yourself and others. So it's really good. Again, it's about like being optimistic and not not thinking too much about the past because man, we're done with that. You already got the world. So successful funding. Your idea is divinely guided and supported by the same infinite wisdom of God that gave you the idea. Do not allow money concerns to prevent you from turning it into a reality. Crowdfunding, partnership, and other investments are available to you. Yeah, this is really great, especially those of you who I felt like could be going back to school. Really look into different grant options so you can save yourself some coin because it's expensive. But it's like if you guys are feeling down about money, um, just knowing that whenever you're moving and you're doing things anyways, you things will sort of start to happen for you. You know what I mean? People will see that you're trying and you may get help from different places or people that you never even imagined, but also really taking the initiative to go and, with that Knight of Pentacles energy, do the research, get all the details. If this has to do with like business things, or even if it has to do with someone that you're trying to meet and you're trying to woo them, like, do your little research and stuff and it's just really about slowing down this month. There's not a whole lot of action. I mean, the only wand card we have is this one, and this is a card that really represents a pause because he's just there kind of waiting for something bad to happen, okay? And then I pulled Adoring Virtue, Romance Angels, and you guys got Let Go of Control Issues. Totally. Allow the situation to unfold naturally. So, I mean, if that doesn't tell you what, then I don't know what you're. This was a pretty cut and dry reading. I think this is going to be a good month for you guys as far as planning and being very clear and, yeah, very clear about what you guys want. Be mindful and be open and be paying attention to signs around you. I feel like you guys are getting a lot of signs around you that you're kind of doing things the right way, headed in the right direction, and keep your eyes peeled for different opportunities that can help you with what you're trying to do because you're getting gifted that Ace of Pentacles. So be on the lookout. You guys have really good energy. It's not a whole lot of doing this month, not on the physical level. It's more of like that that work underneath, okay? So if you guys would like more detail on this, or well, if you guys want a personal reading, basically, if you guys want a personal reading, please feel free to email me. I leave all my information about personal readings in my About tab, so go ahead and check that out. If you like this video, if it resonated with you, please like, share, and subscribe so it can help somebody else. I'm really appreciative for all you guys. Thank you for everything. Email me if you want that reading, and then I'll email you back with availability and all that jazz. Thank you, Sagittarius. Good luck, and I'll see you guys in June. Bye.